Hello and welcome to the repair and restoration of the very famous and very rare Yamaha C-1 preamplifier. Um, Besides being very rare, this is also the only Vfet preamplifier ever made by any manufacturer. This was a top-of-the-line preamplifier in the 1970s. And it still is revered as some of the best preamplifier ever built, or at least the top there, up there with some of the top of the line preamplifiers from other manufacturers. That said, if you did watch my Yamaha B2 amplifier restoration, you're already aware that this guy spent his life in a recording studio and then the last 15 years in storage. Owner is looking to get it fixed so he could use it, and unfortunately this particular unit doesn't work right now fully. The tone control circuit is non-responsive. Unit was already at the repair shop, and I'm not sure what was attempted there, what changes were made, but bottom line is right now this unit is still not working, and I did not investigate any farther. This could be something very simple or something serious. I don't want to speculate at this time. We will talk more once I get underneath the cover. About that, along the lines of the video of the Yamaha B2 restoration, I intend to break this video in a few parts depending on how lengthy it's gonna get. First part, in this part, I'm going to go ahead and take the cover off and provide a high-level overview of some of the major components inside. And afterwards, in follow-up videos, we will talk about individual boards once I take the unit fully apart. Some of the things that could possibly go wrong. And by the way, this thing is, it's a even though it's a very complex unit, it's also built like a tank. And unlike popular belief, this is a very reliable piece of equipment. They do go bad, but they do go bad because, in my opinion, is because some of the service bulletin recommendations are not or have not been implemented. And in those cases, there could be catastrophic failure for some of the Vfets. I hope this is not the case for this unit. I'm staying optimistic, but we won't know until I'll be inside. So in a few moments I'll take the cover off and we could go take a peek inside. I'll be right back. All right, here's the top side. As you can see, there's a very complex beast. On the left hand side here you see the power supply. I plan to rebuild pretty much replace all components, and there's not much that's worth keeping here. Obviously, outside the typical recap, this board has a bunch of ill-fated transistors, which I did personally find fried out in other C1s that they need to be taken care of. They do spell a lot of trouble, and you can see there's a lot of heat happening here. Some of these caps, they lost their shrink. If you're ever inside one of these units, watch out for lethal voltages. This power supply, across these two collectors here, for right here you have about 85 volts. Across this other two over here, you have about 270 volts. So if you're ever inside of these units, please stay away from power supply. They're lethal voltages here. They'll give you a good reminder if you don't. On the amplifier board, it's basically just a recap. I'm probably gonna lift this resistors away from the board because they're scorching the board. All the selectors, this is how the or very similar to this is what we have for the step attenuators, which I just mentioned earlier. So this is kind of how they look. These are for the selector switches. These are the selection function selectors. This also be taken apart. So what this means, each one of these boards comes apart and again manually cleaned and put back. In a nutshell, what I plan to do on this preamplifier is repair it first, fully recap all boards, and completely redo the power supply, and pretty much clean all the contacts. The contacts alone will take forever to clean, so this is going to be a lengthy job. It's probably going to take me at least a week or so, but I'll take photos along the way, maybe another quick video when I have some of the boards open up, and then we'll close when the unit is going to be all back together, and I'll let you know what I find. Talk to you soon.